Most, if not all, My Hero Academia character tier lists are completely outdated. For some reason, they still say All Might and All For One are the strongest characters when they're not anymore. So I drew my updated list of the top 15 strongest characters in My Hero Academia. 15. DEKU. Even though we've seen both Todoroki and Bakugo beat Midoriya, he's proven himself to be stronger. Not to mention that he wasn't fighting at full capacity during those fights. If he wanted to, he could turn them into goo. He also learns at a much quicker rate, notably stealing other people's moves with just a single glance, while also single-handedly defeating Muscular, one of the strongest members of the League of Villains. 14. NEJIRE. Although she almost got no screen time, we can assume because of her title as one of the big three, that she's stronger than most pro heroes. When we do get to see glances of her power, it's nothing short of jaw-dropping, watching her absolutely destroy enemies with her energy waves. 13. KAMUI Woods. Even though he's ranked as the number 7 hero, he's still primarily a support hero that provides crowd control, as we saw in the Hideout Raid arc and the Paranormal Liberation War arc. This is also further supported by his weak stats in the Ultra Analysis book. Even though he still has more experience than DEKU and NEJIRE, he's been trusted to carry out more important missions and reliably detaining powerful villains. Whoa. Sun Eater. His quirk has immense strength and flexibility, allowing him to single-handedly take on 3 of the 8 bullets at the same time. Fatgum also strongly believes that Tamaki's abilities are above his own and most pro heroes.
I have faith in him. He's stronger than anybody here.
I ranked Sun Eater higher than KAMUI Woods because of his Ultra Analysis book showing higher all-around stats, in addition to seeing Sun Eater defeat more high-level opponents by himself. 11. ERASERHEAD, probably one of the most complex characters. His quirk can be incredibly strong against the right opponent, like villains who have transformation and emitter quirks, and even then, it only punches those who are too reliant on their quirk, and will just put him in an even match against most opponents. When he does use his quirk, it only lasts for a short amount of time because of his injuries.
As a result of my injuries, I can't use my quirk for as long, and I have to rest more in between erasures.
Not to mention, it doesn't work against mutant-class quirks. 10. GRAN, TORINO. Yes, even though he's one old fuck, he still takes the spot for the 10th strongest character in My Hero Academia. Even though he looks like his sloth, he's incredibly fast and capable of knocking out Dabby, Spinner, Magnet, and twice in an instant. GRAN TORINO was also present during the battles against All For One and proved instrumental in helping All Might defeat All For One. 9. DRAGOON Hero. She's currently ranked as the 10th hero. She's barely seen in the anime and manga, but we do know she has incredible strength from what we've seen during the Shigaraki raid, when she easily stopped a punch from one of the 8 bullets and took a powerful energy wave from NEJIRE with it barely having any effect on her. She's also in the front line during the Paranormal Liberation War arc, where she helped take down a high-end Namu-like woman. 8. Rabbit Hero. Like most characters on the list, she didn't get much screen time, but since she's ranked as the 5th hero, we can assume she has to be pretty high on the list. Since Rumi's quirk gives her incredible leg strength, she's able to take down a bunch of Namu and break down huge metal doors insanely fast when chasing down SHIGARAKI during chapter 260. She's also able to last for a long time while fighting 5 high-end Namu at the same time. 7. Fiber Hero. He takes the number 7 spot even though he's ranked as the number 3 hero. I decided to put him lower on the list because of his supportive nature in combat. His quirk's main use so far is to restrain and support other heroes, as we saw in the 9th episode of the 3rd season when he was a part of the Hideout Raid team. Additionally, the Ultra Analysis book confirms this with pretty low combined stats. 6. EDGESHOT. Rated as the 4th strongest hero and is above Fiber Hero because his quirk is more suited for fighting. He also has higher overall stats according to the Ultra Analysis book. Even though we haven't seen much of him, we can assume he's a bit stronger because he lasted in a fight against All For One not getting injured. He was also offered a more important role in the Hideout Raid team, working directly with the 2 strongest heroes at the time, All Might and Endeavor. 5. Hawks, currently rated as the 2nd strongest hero for a reason. He's one of the fastest heroes, being able to quickly defeat many enemies at once, as we see in episode 25 of season 4, when he defeats 2 Namu instantly and saves loads of people out of a collapsing building. His biggest weakness has to do with his power, which is rated low in the Ultra Analysis book. This leads him to be more in the supportive role when he participates in bigger fights, like when we see Endeavor fight the hooded Namu. 4. Destro. As you'd expect from someone who is once the leader of the Meta Liberation Army, Destro is insanely strong. Even in the unfortunate event where he lost his leg to TOMURA, he still retains enough strength to be ranked at number 4. His physical strength has to be the closest to All Might, since he was able to punch TOMURA across a town and through many buildings only using 80% of his stockpiled stress, and completely annihilate someone with a finger. 3. Endeavor, who was able to beat the Hooded Namu that was several times stronger than the one All Might struggled to win against, having 4 more quirks and intelligence to analyze opponents.
It's using pawns to keep my backup occupied. This Nomu is thinking.
Although Endeavor had help from Hawks, at the end of the fight we learned Endeavor didn't use his full strength while fighting in the city, meaning he could have beat the Hooded Namu a lot sooner if he had the chance to fight with his full strength. 2. Giganta Mashiach. Not much is known about him except that he served as All For One's bodyguard even before being modified with multiple quirks. He not only forced Gran Torino to retreat during a battle with several officers, but he also tore a massive hole in the side of a mountain. He was able to take on the combined forces of Tomura's League of Villains with ease and defeat them. Even after battling them non-stop for a month, half of the League of Villains were barely able to make any progress towards defeating him. 1. Tomura. This character easily takes the #1 spot. He was able to fight Endeavor, Bakugo, Midoriya, and Gran Torino all at the same time, with ERASERHEAD removing his quirks. Even then, they still had immense trouble fighting him, with the results yet to be found out, since he inherited All For One, gaining Super Regeneration, Search, Air Cannon, and Radio Waves with the addition of his already strong quirk. So thanks for watching my video on the top 15 strongest characters in My Hero Academia.